Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Running through contact. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Oh, what a move to get room. He's brought down, but a really solid. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Unloads quickly. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Houston going up tempo.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Complete to the left. Hits the crease. The 10. Touchdown, Cougar! And once he found open space, the man... Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed behind the line, it's Payne. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Houston will be forced to punt. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And nobody able to handle. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you get.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They want to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. No huddle offense to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, number 19. Looking for more room. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Iowa. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Under fire. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
Roughing the kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They'll leave it with him. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Houston wants to play fast.
And then another first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll go right back to him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Oh, the attempt is... We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Sails one into the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Catch in the middle. It's Dalton. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, he'll throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Right down the boulevard. The Houston offense comes onto the field. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Houston going up tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the back. They're looking to throw on second and short. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He goes down. Gives it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown Cougars. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going for it all. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And fired complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Houston will be forced to punt. That thing was down for a... Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
The give. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Using his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown. They'll try the run.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Touchdown, Houston! This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same.
Unleashes one deep. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying off this red zone opportunity. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. The run from the shotgun. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's good, easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order.
winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you.